Well, good morning, everyone. Thank you for having me here. It's a pleasure. I would like to tell you more how we are protecting endangered and protected species of wild fauna and flora in Croatia using the artificial intelligence. So, actually today, what we have heard for many times is digital transformation. Maybe you haven't heard so many times green transition, but also we are following this European innovation agenda at university and also following the societal transition agenda. So in this work and in our project, actually we are conducting different researchers, and the project site for today's presentation is located in Kopački Rit, which is Croatia's nature park at the eastern part of Croatia, bordering Hungary and Serbia, and actually it's a large floodplain. Its appearance and overall biodiversity actually depends on the intensity of the flooding of the Danube River. Of course, in our project, we are devoted to different goals. So for start, we are monitoring biodiversity. But what we are actually wondering about and what we are trying to do is to predict the stability of the ecosystem in Kopački Rit. And how we are doing that in this project and in this work, actually we are using acoustic species identification algorithms to develop convolutional neural networks to help us recognize different sounds and different soundscapes and identify protected and endangered species. I also find very, very important the involvement of citizens in our work. So we have also devoted a special part of our project to citizen science. So what we are doing actually including the broader community in our project and trying actually to teach them, educate them, and they are in return actually gathering also very valuable data for us and for our analysis. In our project, we have been devoted to develop at least 50 different models to identify endangered and protected species. However, you can see here that we have been devoted to flagship species of Kopački Rit. Why they are important? Well, actually, they are the indicators. They are the indicators. They are telling us whether our system is healthy or not. Here is just a glimpse into Kopački Rit and our work. And what I wanted to share with you is how the biologists actually monitor biodiversity. So usually we use a diverse set of methods. Sorry, we will just go back for one slide. So we use a diverse set of methods, and usually we are observing, noting, counting, spending numerous hours in statistical analysis, in photographing, and so on. Also challenging obstacles that we have to face in our research is difficult terrain. Even here, you can see that we have the minefields still, and we have also noticed that by our involvement and the presence in the Kopački Rit, we are imbalancing the ecosystems. So we are deciding to use non-invasive methods, more accurate methods, which will also allow us to gather comprehensive data, but also ensure affordable, rapid, and safe biomonitoring. So how do we listen to animals in our park? As you can see here, there is a map of Kopački Rit with strategically deployed passive acoustic monitoring devices. So we are placing these devices for 3 times per year in the whole area. And we have chosen strategically, again, 100 sites over on area over 100 kilometers square. Again, I have this slide for you just to show you also the practical aspect of using and deploying bioacoustic technology. And as you can see, it's again difficult for a difficult terrain for our researchers and biologists to reach remote areas, but we are really commitment at this point to reach all that area in order to gather the most data and the broad spectrum of data from the Kopački Rit. We are using small-sized audio devices. Actually, they are credit card sized. And we are placing them, as I said, on 100 spots in Kopački Rit. And we have set them to record 1 minute of audio clip every 5 minutes. And after 14 days of period of deployment these devices, we are getting around 288 records per device. So the next thing for us is very important, of course, to store the data. And we have partnered with Rainforest Connection. And we are uploading our data to a project server in Arvimon platform, as you can see it here. So far, we are very satisfied with this platform. It is actually a cloud-based, it's open source, and it's actually providing us with a fine analytical tools that enables us to slice and cut data in countless variations, which could actually answer our research questions. So this was our first year of the project, and here you can see our preliminary analysis. So far, we have contributed to building a database. We have uploaded more than 28,000 hours to the database, and with 1/3 of that data was actually processed and analyzed by artificial intelligence. What's also very nice is here you can see the heat map. The heat map is actually probably sometimes in your life you played warm-cold game. So you can see here one protected species, and with these marked warm areas, these are the actually places and sites where usually this protected species is occurring. So as you can see, this data is very valuable, especially for conservation biologists and managers who bring and should make difficult decisions when mitigating high rates of species loss, often because of the climate change. So I'm also bringing you in this presentation sounds and also bringing you some pictures from our Mother Nature. So here you can hear the sounds from Kopački Rit, from 2 sites, from our devices. And what is amazing actually is within the same time frame, of course, we are getting a rich tapestry of different sounds, of the different calls, different soundscapes of different animal species. This is very important for us. This is very important in order to bring as much accurate results and develop accurate models. So just to shortly explain you how we do the acoustic analysis, actually it involves different stages. So as we said, so we are uploading the data to our Arvimon platform. After that, we are extracting the data from the raw wave format. And then we are creating snapshots, as you can see here. Those are spectrograms. And now the real work starts, actually, and the AI is a master here. So we can spend a lifetime, not even one lifetime, but several lifetimes to analyze, to process thousands and thousands of hours of recordings. However, AI could help us in a flashlight, as somebody said earlier, or you can go and have a drink while the AI is working a job for you, actually labeling and identifying and categorizing different sounds of animals and identifying the species. So here I have prepared one spectrogram, And also 2 species commonly known. I hope you will recognize the species of mammal and 1 bird in Kopački Rit. And we have already developed the models, and this is what the model actually identified and showed us the presence and absence of the detections in whole Kopački Rit. But what we actually want to do furthermore is from these soundscapes, from these recordings, we would like to know more about their emotional information behind these sounds, about the physiological information from the spectrograms, but also from the sounds, and also all other important information that could bring new results and new insights for ecologists to create management decisions to protect wild species. So you have seen now the vocal patterns of 2 animals, and according to the vocal patterns of animals, we are actually using the machine learning-based tools and teach machine learning to actually be capable to autonomously select different spectrograms and identify and classify the sounds from the large data set that we have collected. So far, we have to say that we are very satisfied with only few people. We invested a lot of time. You have seen the difficult terrain, but we have managed to develop only in 1 year 75 models, and we have identified 75 models with high accuracy. Among them, mostly are birds, and we have, as you can see here, 4 mammals and 4 amphibians. To summarize my talk, I would just like to say that we are very proud for this project. For the first time in Croatia, we have applied AI and this technology in biomonitoring in Croatia's Nature Park. Also, what is very important that the AI model that we have developed could be continuously used for the new subset of data in the same park, but also we are the part of the Danube parks in the UNESCO's biosphere. And of course, we would like to express our sincere thanks to Amazing Tech for All project and Huawei for support. And without this technology, without our commitment to environmental sustainability and your commitment, we wouldn't make a meaningful impact. I have this 1 slide because I want to also send an important message that scientists all over the world started to bring and to upload different data. But since 2000s, we have more and more high-quality sounds. We have gathered them and consolidated them in 1 database, and it helps us actually to develop more accurate models, which will for sure prevent species loss, protect biodiversity, and also we have to prevent our natural heritage. Thank you all.